Good evening. I'm Connie Nielsen, and I am running for the four-year term, one of the four-year terms for the City Council. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. And as we begin, if you don't know me, my family's been in Richfield for about 60 years. I grew up here. My husband and I lived here and raised our children and our grandchildren here. My father, my family have been in business here for more than 50 years, and we've been involved with the school district and the downtown businesses. I care very deeply about Richfield, and I care about how we grow and what happens to Richfield. And I bring a little bit of a different perspective, being involved in business, being a mother, and having concerns in that way. As far as experience, I've been involved in the community for many years. I have been involved with the City Council once before, about 8 years ago. And I have also been on the Healthy Community. I have been on the New Horizons Crisis Center board for about 7 years. I served. We built the office for the New Horizons and the transitional housing. I have been involved with the Cemetery Committee, with the Library Board, and many other organizations. Over the years, the last 15 years, 20 years, we've seen a lot of growth in both northern and southern Utah. And I believe that we are prime right now to see a great deal of growth in central Utah. And we see that more and more as the time goes on, that we see that growth coming. And I believe that we need to plan for that. My goal, being on the City Council, would be to make sure that we have plans in place so that we can grow in a planned and organized manner, so that our subdivisions and our infrastructure is sound, our plans are sound, that we are organized and ready to take on those things. We have a very clean and beautiful city that we live in right now, and we have many great features. Currently, I'm serving on the board of the Sevier Valley Hospital, and we have a beautiful new hospital building that is ready to go into effect by the first of the year. We have a great golf course. We have a wonderful recreation department. We have Snow College. We have great schools. We have so many good things that we have to be proud of, that are desirable, that would bring in business, that would bring in people who are desiring to have the quality of life that we have. And we're very lucky at this time to have that kind of quality of life. I'm very interested in the business community, obviously. I'm interested in keeping our downtown sound and solid. It's very important for businesses that are coming in to relocate to know that we have a solid and sound downtown, strong business area. And as we see so many other communities grow on both ends of their communities, they tend to lose the common ground that a downtown brings, and to me that's very important. I'm also concerned about the health and well-being of some of the older neighborhoods in our community and ways that we can help them to grow, revitalize, and become healthy again. I am looking forward to being able to serve this community again, and I ask for your vote on November 5th, and I appreciate this chance to be able to speak to you. Thank you.
Well, all that we've heard is very good. I fully agree with what's been said, and I think we have an amazing selection of people that are going to be council people tonight, and we'll hear from more of them coming up. Well, I have, first of all, I want to thank the Lions Club. 46,000 clubs around the world and 1,350,000 members. It's amazing. The Lions Club is the largest service organization club in the world, and they really do a marvelous job. My father was a member of this club for many years and president one time or twice, I'm not sure. But when we were cleaning out his house, I ran across this beautiful old vest, and it brought tears to my eyes because he thought so much of this club and the efforts that were put forth by them to do things for our community. And that's really what it's all about, is serving your community. There's hardly anything more important. And the Lions Club set such a great example of that. And so I appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight. And I ran into two people today, or talked to one on the phone and ran into another one. Stan Albee from down in Hanksville was in town. I think he was getting his feet worked on.
I don't know.
He wasn't moving very fast. But I talked to Stan, and I said, Stan, you've been in government before. What did you do? And he said, I was a commissioner twice. And I said, did you enjoy that service? He said, I loved it. I said, did you enjoy ending that service? And he said, it was great because my friends started waving at me with all 5 fingers. One of the things you risk when you get into political office is that you just can't make everybody happy all the time. And I think we've had great mayors in Richfield. I spent an hour with Jay Anderson this week, and we talked about his hopes and dreams, and some of them were fulfilled, and some of them weren't. I spent quite a bit of time talking to Kay Kimball in the past, and Paul Lyman and others, people that I respect, and got good advice from all of them. I also talked to my good friend Dan Snar, the mayor of Kearns today. We served a mission in Scotland at the same time and have been good friends ever since. And I said, Dan, what's your best advice? And he said, the greatest advocate for change is the truth. He says, whatever you do, always tell the truth. And so that's what I've been taught by my family. I've been taught how to work. Again, my father, he told me as a boy when I was on the milk route, he said, I don't really care what time you go to bed, but you're going to be at the dairy before 4 in the morning. So I learned about hard work, and many of you have learned those same types of lessons. I love talking about history, and many of you know that I've been involved in the Sons of Utah Pioneers, and I'm now involved in the Old Spanish Trail Association, and tomorrow, as a matter of fact, we're starting a Fish Lake chapter of that organization. And the whole 1,200-mile path from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and right through our valley and through Fish Lake and on to San Gabriel, California. We're the only area that doesn't have a chapter. And so we're going to organize a Fish Lake chapter tomorrow at 3 Fish Lake. You're all welcome to come. But I'm smart enough to know that you must understand where you are by looking backwards, but we must live forward. And I think Richfield's got a great future. I love this city. I too, like Connie, have lived here all my life, raised my children here. And I look forward to serving this community. I know there are a lot of challenges. One of the best abilities I think I have is to be able to listen to both sides of an argument, or many sides to an argument, and be fair. And I know that I can work with the council. We have a fantastic council. Any one of them would be amazing. And I've been able to go to city council meetings for the last couple months, and I've enjoyed what I've learned, and I've seen great effort put forth. And I haven't always been perfect, and I've learned some things in life. Sometimes you have to learn things the hard way. You can't pick up a cat by the tail without learning a very important lesson in a hurry. And I've been in business, and I've had successes, and I've had failures, and I've learned from both of them. And I think that this further prepares me to guide this great city in the next years to come. Thank you for your time.